This is Delma Tronson from the Australian Missionary News. I have with me here today to interview Bev Clifford, and we have been friends for about 30 years since our husbands were in theological college. And a first question, please tell us about your early years leading up to marrying Ross.
Well, Ross and I have been married now for 35 years, so it's a little difficult for me to remember back that far, but they were certainly happy years. I was raised at North Sydney Baptist Church and spent all of my growing years there. It's where Ross and I met, and they were very happy years. Ross and I were very heavily involved in youth work there, and I taught Sunday school. So I guess it was kind of like a little learning time before we entered into ministry together.
Excellent, good. And you have chosen an independent career to your husband's ministry. Many spouses have no choice but to help pay the bills and work. Can you offer a word of encouragement?
I guess I would say that try, if you do have to work, find something that you really love and enjoy, which I have done. I've been in the same job now for 19 years, and it's a pleasure to go to work. I found that working offered me something different people, a different mission field, new people to meet apart from church people. Ross's role has meant that we've always been heavily involved in church activities. So I've really enjoyed my work as being an opportunity to get to know other people and to witness to them.
Yeah, that's good.
So I think that's a good thing to look for, a mission field, and to do something that you enjoy. And the bonus is that, yes, it does help pay the bills.
Yes, that's very good, yes. And although you have your own career, do you play any role in assisting Ross ministry as principal at Moreland College?
I guess my role has changed quite a bit since we moved from a church to college. In church, I was probably a lot more hands-on and involved in the ministry side of things than I am now. College is very different. They don't really need wives stepping in and taking up roles. They have paid staff to do that. But I've always felt that my main role was to be a support and encouragement to Ross, because ministry is hard and does involve a lot of issues, and I've always tried to support Ross in every aspect of his ministry and to encourage him, particularly when things sometimes get a bit tough.
Yes. And so what does that involve? Does that like going to things together when you have something at college?
Yes. Yeah. I try to always be with him at all significant college events. We open our home once or twice a year to college students so that we get to know them a little bit bigger, because college is so big.
Yes.
So I try to do that sort of thing and get to know staff.
Very good.
That sort of thing.
Excellent. Now, you have always treasured time away on annual holidays. How important is this respite period to you, your relationship with Ross and your family?
Oh, it's been really very, very important, incredibly important to us. Even when our children were little, every year we went away on a holiday, and we went to the same place for 20 years in a row, so it was obviously a really nice place to be. We used to go with family, made lots of lovely memories there, so that was always very important. Since our children have left home, we've changed tack a little and go somewhere different, but it does tend to be the same place that we go. And I think just that time of refreshment, of being away from, well, you're never now away, because of technology, you're never away from the phone or the fax or emails, but as much as you can, just to have time alone to reflect, just to talk about things that are happening in your life. Ross is always looking to do different things, so I think he likes me to be a bit of a sounding board. That gives us an opportunity to talk about those sort of times.
Gives you that time.
It does.
Excellent. Okay, with many women engaged in the workforce, how has the role of a grandmother changed, and is this a good thing or just a different thing?
Oh, I think it's the most wonderful thing that has ever happened to me, being a grandmother. I'm totally in love with my two granddaughters and try to do everything that I can to help my daughter.
Yes.
I actively mind one or both of them for my daughter when she's studying, and I've found that that's been the most wonderful time. My own grandparents were incredibly important to me when I was growing up. They were absolutely significant people in my life, and I would love that for I would love my granddaughters to think that of me. So I treasure that time that I get to spend with them, and I feel very blessed and very honoured that my daughter and son-in-law entrust their grandchildren to me. Yes. I think that is incredible, and we just love spending every moment that we can with them.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah. I have a granddaughter too, so I really know it's lots of fun.
It is, absolutely. Everything's fun.
So thank you, Bev, and this is Delma Tronson from the Australian Missionary News signing off.